I do frequently really enjoy plotless novels. One that I really liked was On Beauty by Zadie Smith. I find it so hard to recommend this book because there's no plot. There's nothing really going on. It's about this family and we're just sort of following them, but there's no plot. It is excellent though. It is about academia and art and beauty, of course, and interpersonal relationships and anti-Black racism and misogyny and cultural differences between the United States and England. I think it would really appeal to anybody who likes dark academia because it is sort of in that area, even though it came out before dark academia really became a thing. And it doesn't have a plot, as I said multiple times. Dark academia tends to be really plot heavy. But if you just kind of want to sink into it, wallow in it, revel in it, I highly recommend On Beauty. Another one that is also about academia is Theory by Dionne Brand. I mentioned this in a couple of videos a few weeks ago and realized that I hadn't read it in like 6 years. So I'm actually currently rereading it and it is just as good as I remembered it. Better, in fact, because there are elements that I had forgotten about. What really stood out in my memory was the academia and the final chapter and the writing in the final chapter in particular and the main character's pretentiousness. But I had forgotten a lot of the details as we're just sort of meandering through this character's recollections of various past relationships. It is just as funny as I remembered it to be. And I really had forgotten how humorous and how accessible the opening is, even though it does get a little bit denser later on. I'm only about halfway through now, but I'm enjoying it so much and I really do recommend it. And another one I really liked was Girl, Woman, Other. I know this one got pretty big a few years ago and I want to just reiterate that it is absolutely worth reading. Again, no plot. Each chapter follows a different character. So there really is no overarching narrative, even though there are common themes and the characters are all sort of circling around each other. We're going forward in time and backwards in time, hearing about the same events from different characters' perspectives. It really is a fascinating character study.